The country that I chose is South Africa. Currently, the country's population stands at 59.6 million, with over half the population being female. Racial composition, we have blacks, mixed, whites, and Asians, with the highest being blacks at 80%, and then the lowest being Asians at 2.6%. And then for religion, we have Christians, African religions, Muslims, others, and unspecified, with the highest religious affiliation being Christianity at 86%, and then the lowest being the other category. Some of the social issues that this country is faced with right now are poverty. The population stands at 55% under or below the poverty line, with about 25.2% living in extreme poverty. Unemployment rates are rising and they're highest they've ever been, currently at 39.7%. HIV/AIDS also is increasing, and it's really affecting the country, and the people living with the virus are ultimately also dying. In 2019 alone, there were 7.7 million living with HIV/AIDS. 200,000 new cases were detected that year, and about 72,000 deaths were related to HIV or AIDS. It's estimated that right now there's about 71% of adults and 47% of children on some kind of medication trying to prevent the disease from ultimately killing them. Gang violence has always been an issue, but in 2018, there were about 2,800 deaths, which is 66 out of 100,000 people dying, which was the highest that they had ever recorded. Gang members are just trafficking more illicit goods, drugs, or weapons, and a lot of innocent people, especially children, are being caught in the crossfire and dying. Femicide and violence against women and children has always been an issue as well, but recently it's increased. More women are being forced to work as sex workers. There's a lot of domestic violence going on. They're being targeted because they're women and murdered. And there's just a lot of issues with the oppression of women in South Africa. Same goes for children, but specifically children with disabilities. It was estimated that about 600,000 children were living with some kind of disability, and then obviously they don't have good health care, so they were also lacking education because they were being pulled out of school. And unfortunately, these children were also being targeted and killed because of the disability. So these are just some of the social issues that South Africa faces right now, and they've always been an issue, but they're increasing every year. We're not really seeing a decrease in the social issues that are happening right now.